What's up, everybody? Justin Swinney, president of Swinney Nutrition, coming to you today from my home office with a video as promised on Amino6. Now, I've had a few questions come through the emails and a few come through on comments. So what I did was I wrote the questions down. I'm going to try to answer all those as good as I possibly can. If I don't get to your question, just shoot me an email. We'll try this again. Here's the questions I got. What is Amino6? Why amino acids? I'm confused about essential amino acids and branch chain amino acids. What is in Amino6? Who can use Amino6? And how do I use Amino6 or recommend it to be used? I thought those were pretty good questions, and we're going to go over those today. Now, as a brief statement, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Thank my lawyer for that. Now, Amino6. What is Amino6? Okay, the word aminos stands for amino acids, and the number 6 stands for 6 grams of amino acids per serving. Okay, what are amino acids? Amino acids are the building blocks of protein, the building blocks which protein is constructed or made of, if you will. Okay, so think about it as protein that's already been broken down. And if you do it in the reverse form, it's what makes protein. Why amino acids? Why not just drink a protein shake? Why not eat chicken? Why not eat eggs? Why drink amino acids? Well, that's pretty easy to answer. Number one, they're easier to digest and easier to tolerate by the stomach. Number two, they absorb much faster than whole protein or a protein shake because it doesn't have to be broken down. It's already broken down or digested, if you will. And food allergies. Okay, I have a large client base, and a lot of the people that come to me after no one else has been able to help them, or their doctor sends them to me, or they can't figure things out on their own. And typically these people have some rare allergy or disease or illness, or they're just plateaued and need help. Now, with the food allergies, dairy, wheat, nuts, seafood, you can be allergic to anything. Sometimes people are allergic to proteins. But not all proteins, just certain forms of proteins. So when I made the Amino6, I eliminated the ones that had the most allergies and that were the least useful. Okay. Now, the next question. I'm confused about essential amino acids and branch chain amino acids. I hear that more than any question in the world. What is EA? What is BCAA? I don't know what all these acronyms are. I'm confused. Now, let's go over that real quick. Remember, amino acids are broken down protein. So as a whole protein is where you start first, as a whole protein. You break that down into these here. These are the amino acids. Now there are 20 amino acids and 22 if you count the conditional amino acids. Of those, you have 9 essential amino acids. Okay? And a lot of people say 8, 1 is kind of conditional, but 9 essential amino acids, or 8 depending who you're reading under. Your body has to have those. You cannot make those. You have to get them from food, supplements, a protein shake, somewhere. You cannot make those. Okay? Now, those are called essential amino acids. So remember, the ones your body has to consume are called essential. Now, people always ask about branch chain amino acids. Well, actually, branch chain amino acids are essential amino acids. They're just a subcategory out of essential amino acids. Okay? Branch chain amino acids. Those are pretty powerful. They're actually synthesized in the muscle and used in the muscle cell itself, and none of the other ones are. And I'm going to list the 3. Leucine, Isoleucine, and Valine. There's a reason I listed those, because one of the most important amino acids is in those 3, and that's leucine. Now, there's been numerous studies that have shown 4 grams of leucine is all that's needed for protein synthesis. 4 grams. You can take as much as you want, but you only need 4 grams. And there's not a huge benefit to take a ton more. So that is what is in 2 scoops of this. On the back is a proprietary blend. The only reason it's proprietary is because I don't want somebody to take my exact formula and try to replicate it, obviously. But I will tell you there is 4 grams of leucine per 2 scoop serving, which is what we recommend to most people. There's also other things in Amino6 we have 6 of the essential amino acids. We took out 2 or 3, if you will. You know, one of them's conditional due to allergies. Okay, a quick example: phenylalanine. There's an allergy called PKU. It's a disease where they can't have that amino acid. I've had 2 clients that had that. That's very, very rare. If you look up PKU and see how rare it is, that is one reason I pulled that amino acid out of my formula, because I wanted my client to be able to consume it. Okay, so we have those. We have the essentials, other than the allergy ones, other than the ones that could cause allergies, all the branch chains, and then we have all these extras. So we're here, here, and here in just one serving, and that is a lot. Now, that's why it is performing far superior to just an amino acid supplement, just a regular EAA and a regular BCAA supplement. Those of you who used to take other brands and have now switched to this, you have no idea why. You're like, why do I feel better? Why is it working better? Well, it has to do with the ratios here plus the extras I added in, okay? Now, of the extras, you've got glutamine. Most of you have heard of glutamine. We have a high dose of glutamine here and a high dose in our Champ Pro Formula 1. Okay, glutamine is essential for recovery, repair, health, the immune system, wellness. Glutamine's amazing. We love glutamine. Arginine. You've all heard of arginine as an NO product or nitric oxide. Dilates the blood vessels, helps blood circulate. We put that in there because we want our amino acids to circulate to where they need to go. Okay. Now, the next ingredient we put was taurine. Now, the number one reason I put taurine in there is something called osmoregulation, which is the regulation of water going in and out of the cell. Osmosis, okay? Osmoregulation is controlling water in and out of the muscle cell. When you're working out, your muscle gets dehydrated, your performance decreases, and you could cramp or you could just not do as well, okay? It's also used for as a prescription for congestive heart failure, but that's kind of separate, but that tells you how good taurine actually is. Citrulline malate. Now that clears out metabolic waste like ammonia or lactic acid and stuff like that. It's going to help flush out that, but it's also going to increase performance, okay? Citrulline and taurine both increase your performance. And something I forgot to mention was taurine actually functions as an antioxidant, which is good as well. Y'all know I'm always trying to throw antioxidants in my products. The last product we put in there is something called ornithine alpha ketoglutarate. I know it's kind of hard to see, but why did I put that in there? Because it actually increases the plasma levels of some of these amino acids in your cells. So the only reason we put that in there was kind of like the arginine to upregulate the absorption of some of this stuff. Now, I think that is all but 2 of the questions. Who can use Amino6? Anybody. As long as you're not allergic to something in it, which is very rare, anybody can use Amino6. My daughter, when she was 4 years old, she would stick her finger in the powder and eat it like you used to do with the little pixie sticks. She loves the stuff. Cotton candy's her favorite. And then I have a 16-month-old, and if I'm drinking Amino6, she has to have some of it. She loves it. We have a flavor that tastes like red Kool-Aid, and that's her favorite. But anybody can consume Amino6. There's some of you out there, I'm not going to mention names, but we had some people with cancer that use this to help them recover and help them stay hydrated, and amino acids their body can absorb. Realize when you're going through the chemotherapy and all that stuff and all the medications, your body can't absorb stuff like normal. You're in more of a catabolic state, okay? Now, we have numerous professional athletes, numerous collegiate athletes, and every good high school athlete around here in North Alabama is probably consuming this stuff. But that's who can use it. Anybody, male, female, doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. As long as you're not allergic to something in there, you're good. And we do have 10 flavors. We have 5 that are out now and 5 more that are releasing basically the 1st of December. So you can go to the website IamChamp.com and check those out. Now, how do I use Amino6? Well, there's a few different ways you can use Amino6. If you were only going to use it one way, I would say around your workout window. For sure, drink 2 scoops during your workout in water. It's going to keep you hydrated. It's going to keep all this stuff readily available. Preferably, you'll have 2 scoops before you work out within the hour window before, so all this stuff's already in your bloodstream, and another 2 scoops during. That would be perfect. Now, if you want to add to that, 2 scoops as soon as you wake up in the morning, or 1 to 2 scoops, because it depends how much water you like with it. Because as soon as you wake up, if you consume amino acids, that's already broken down, your body's going to absorb them super fast. I mean, they're in your system and you're going to feel way better. I actually mix mine with the Vaso 2, which is our vasodilator product. It gets water and oxygen in the cells as well and increases blood flow. But every morning when I wake up, I do the Vaso 2, the SF187 for energy, and the Amino6. I think some of y'all may have seen me post videos on it before, or pictures. I love that. That's a mainstay in my day. And another way to use Amino6 is just drink it throughout the day like water. With the 10 flavors, and it tastes so good, you can literally drink this stuff like water all day long. I typically recommend 2 scoops between meals if you're going to do like that, kind of meter it out and figure out where you are. And again, the reason we say that is because the 4 grams of leucine is going to increase your protein synthesis. So if you're doing the 2 scoops between your meals, you're going to be highly likely to absorb your protein better. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel recovered. You're just going to have an overall sense of well-being that you like. And remember, the whole idea of aminos, I was just telling you about some of the extras. It's increased performance, increased recovery, reduced soreness, increased hydration. Just pretty much everything protein does, aminos do at a higher level because they're already digested. Okay? I hope I've got to all your questions. If I haven't, send me an email at swinneynutrition@gmail.com and I'll make sure I get it next time. Okay? Thank you for your time.